First pitch moments away in downtown San Diego. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Wednesday night baseball coming your way from lovely Petco Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. Ian Kennedy will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Mike Trout will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Strike him out.
A 2-1 offering. And he gets under this one, and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second, third baseman number 13.
Matt Carpenter will dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Pause, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Nate Walker will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. First offering on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base that they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses ball 4.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 16.
Number 16 will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games.
Come on, hold it down.
Now here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-0 pitch. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting towards the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count offering on its way. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the host Padres looks like this. Darryl Kyle will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Here's Chase Headley. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. Now here it comes. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Yonder Alonso will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
The next pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Alonso's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, that's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Carlos Quentin will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Here's the 1-0. Fouled straight back. First and second now, one man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Bounce toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. Will Venable will stand in. He wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
The 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 10 home runs, and 42 runs batted in. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Second and third, 2 away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
3-2, here it comes. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Boy, the command. Not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now, and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
Come on, Padres.
Now the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
2 out, bases loaded. He's set. Now the pitch. 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
Take sign? That would be a take sign.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
The 3-1 coming. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Taken again on 3-1. He's trying to get that RBI the easy way, but now they've worked it back to a full count.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Yadier Molina will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Yadier Molina.
Come on, Friars.
Here's the first offering. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-2 to Molina. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Batting 7, first baseman number 21,
Alan Craig will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
One, 2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
John Jay will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And now a pitch on the way. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here he comes on 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Darryl Kyle is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Javi Rubio will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Javi Rubio.
First pitch to him. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Ian Kennedy will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Barehanded at his ankles. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a curveball by Kennedy. Good for strike one.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Now here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Here's a 1-0. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Michael Lee will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runner at first here, one man out. 1-1 on the way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Into the box, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
1-0.
Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. The second for one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Chase Headley makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Chase Headley.
First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so That's one he may want back.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. On the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here comes the 2-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's a base hit.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Carlos Quentin will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Will Venable now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
One pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Padres go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, number 16.
Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a fly ball now headed out to Maben in center. And he's got it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Yadier Molina will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
First baseman number 21.
And you can see what they're trying to do on show track. In, and in. Well, he finally gets him to pop something up here.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 0-2 coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. The pitch. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. 2-2 now with two away and the base is empty. Here now the 2-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Jerko is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Will Venable will get it started here for the Friars with Jed Jerko waiting on deck next.
Right fielder, Will Venable.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Come on, Friars, do it yourself.
2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Here comes the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 home.
Here we go.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2, here it is. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 8.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Give him the green light.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by it.
Into the box now, Avi Rubio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He waits, now the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. John Jay will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
John Jay.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Come on now, let's get the K here.
Now the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, pitcher,
Darryl Kyle will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Pitch on the way. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Mike Trout will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Ian Kennedy will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
First pitch on the way. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Here's Cameron Maben now. As he'll swing and pop this one up right near home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Now the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Here we go.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Now the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 1-0. Matt Carpenter will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Come on, fire.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. I'll tell you, that's been such a good pitch for him through the years.
It really has. He's not still around if he doesn't have that pitch in his arsenal. That's been his meal ticket for a long, long time, as long as he's been in this league.
The 1-0 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Maven is under this one. 1 gone.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Michael Lee will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Let's go, Padres.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Yeah.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Nate Walker will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First offering on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Hey, swing it towards second.
1-0 on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Trying to run.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And no shot for Quentin at third. He's in there safely.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Number 16 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1.
And with all the runs these guys scored yesterday, we wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while, but they're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, with one away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Here now is Alan Craig. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Ready now on 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Come on, don't you walk him.
Full count pitch on its way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Padres 1. Yonder Alonso will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper, foul. The 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here's the 2-2 home.
Here we go.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Carlos Quentin waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Carlos Quentin will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
Come on, Cardinals!
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. The pitch. Oh, and a good pitch there as Quentin can't come up with it. He falls behind now 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. That's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Now the first pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Jay is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Back here at Petco Park. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Dale Thayer is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Dale Thayer.
John Jay will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
John Jay.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, Padres, let's go.
Two-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Darryl Kyle will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0.
Come on, I'm watching the game.
Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ready on 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the full count offering. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Come on, you can do it. What are you wanting?
Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jed Jerko will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the seventh. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jason Mott will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Yasmani Grandal will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just one out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation. Come on.
He's set, now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 1-1 on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
From the stretch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Two pitch on the way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Avi Rubio waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Padres move in front now, 3-2.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. In now, Avi Rubio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0.
Here we go. 1-1. Come on, Smith.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Nick Vincent will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Nick Vincent.
Matt Carpenter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 13, Matt.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitchers.
And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats and right for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now here's the pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, shortstop.
Tony Sipp will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 48, Tony Sipp.
Nate Walker will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's a 1-0. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base. But instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
Number 16 will step in. An RBI single this last time around. First pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Come on, guys.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And there's ball 2 now.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2. That's the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Oh, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Take it off. Let's get two.
The 3-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
One 0 on the way. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. So 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, double it up.
Here comes the 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here comes the 2-2. In the air to center. Maben is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, good job there to tag up in advance on the flyout. And that at least moves the go-ahead run to third now with 2 outs.
Alan Craig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's stop the bleeding right here now. Come on. You can do it.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Now batting, left fielder, John Jay.
Peter Borges will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Peter. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2.
John Jay will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, here's a hard hit ball. That'll get down into left center field. That's a base hit. One run scores. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. Alex Torres will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Manuel Ojeda will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Manuel Ojeda.
In there, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. One pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 5-3. Randy Choate is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Randy Choate.
Mark Ellis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 3, Mark
Chase Headley will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Yonder Alonso will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Now a swing and a little tapper that could wind up problematic down that third baseline. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
You know, this is one of those cases where you have to know who your runner is out there. I mean, this is not exactly Ichiro busting down the line. He's got plenty of time to make this play, but he fires wildly, and they're going to hit him with an error.
Carlos Quentin will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Will Venable will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. He's set. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball one.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
Here's the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Mike Trout will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something. Here
he comes on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Put him away.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Matt Carpenter will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Ready now on 1-1. Opposite field to left, and he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
And they're keeping the pressure on, even with the 2-run lead here in the ninth. They'd love to increase their lead a bit before they take it to the bottom of the ninth. That's for sure.
Michael Lee will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. .1-0 pitch now. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Comes set. Now the pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, if you're catching a guy like this, you got to be ready for everything. His fastball will sink, it'll cut, it'll fade. It can be unpredictable at times, and he can't get a handle on it here.
Here comes the 3-1. Fouled back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Nate Walker will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set, now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Jed Jerko will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Well, I need to see that again because it looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Trout is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering on the way. In there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Avi Rubio will stand in as their last chance now. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Come on, let's get a hit.
1-2.
Get a hit.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 5-3. Good night from San Diego.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.